welcome back. So today we're going to be just kind of working on a couple things. So I just have a lot of things I want to get done. Well, I won't say a lot of things, but I got a few things. So first thing is I got some, I've got some banners and I got other things. Well, I got some more for Christmas, so I'm going to put those up. So I got, well, let's just see. Let's put them up. Just something, add to the little, to the garage, Ow, my elbow! Just because I wanted to add things. Who's calling me? Not important. This one up right here. I can't reach. Sorry, we'll step on the tire machine. Then we'll tack the bottom too. Don't worry. And we have a Honda one, because I have Honda. Got a little bit of everything really. See, that's my one problem. I like too much. And this thing is huge. There you go. I can pin the bottom from here. There's a couple other ones that I want. We'll get them all in time. They're a lot bigger than what I thought they were. When I just took them out of the package, they look big. But once you hang them up, a lot bigger than what I thought. A little wrinkle, but that's all good. It's part of the garage ambiance. Alright. Nice. Alright, next thing we're going to do is I want to knock the oil pan. That's all we're going to do to the Honda today. Is I want to knock the oil pan off, and I'll show you why in a second. So here is the new oil pan right here. You know how there's the threaded insert right here where you screw the oil filter on. Well, the problem is with these, it's sold separate. So oil pan, threaded insert, sold separate. Nobody has them right now. I haven't been able to get a hold of one and find one or anything. So needless to say, I got one that has, This car has one. So I might as well knock the oil pan off and then basically unscrew that, screw it into there. Should be easy, right? You know. All right, where's my long extension? There you go. So basically it should be long extension. Basically take the long extension and put it right on top of where the oil filter housing is and just knock it off. Don't think this is long enough. It's close. All right, use this one too. This is my one that I hammer with all the time, so. I think it popped loose. Flashlight. All right, let's get under here. All right. All right, it's definitely coming loose. Okay, so I've got it loose. I just need to take one more piece off. So the exhaust, there's an actual another hanger right in the back. So, needed to undo the 2 bolts to get the exhaust that just loops under. It's just not enough room. It's close. Hold on. So it's close, but it's just not enough. So I put some PB Blaster on the bolts. I'm gonna let that set for a few. While we're doing that, we're gonna go ahead and put some more of the plugs in here. So I've got the 3 that go in the back right here. Let's see if I can get this camera set up. It's good enough. Basically try to get these things all plugged up today too. Now, I do like these better than the ones that were in here. The ones that were in here were just 1/4" socket. These ones are actually Allen wrench, so it actually gives me more biting surface to get this basically in and tight, which I like that. Still using the same stuff, you know, Permatex number 1. Then basically just put it in. Tighten her down. Now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get this block completely sealed up. Like I said before, the only one I'm not going to put in is this one right here, and that's for the cam bolts or the cam bearings. Everything else we're going to go ahead and get in right now, so that way I can basically stand this thing on the end, which we're going to do in it. On my finger. So I'm going to go ahead and get it done so that way I can stand it on end and go ahead and paint this thing and get it done. Now it's got to be on end anyways to put the ones on the front, or I guess on the top of the motor, get those put on. Like I said, having these as Allen wrench is so much better. It's a lot better because I don't have nothing that's 1/4" except for like a 1/4" extension, and using a 1/4-inch extension to put these things in, not very good. All right. One more back here. Because I need to get this, I want to get my welding tape, which I think I said before, is I want to get this done. That way I can go ahead and get it put away. And also that'll clear my welding table up here so I can put the 4-wheeler on it and really get into grinding on that and modifying the frame for the new motor. All right, there's that. We'll go ahead and stand it on in now. All right, well, it's getting late, as you can see. Again, camera doesn't do it justice on how dark it is. We'll get to that in a second. So I got all the freeze plugs in this thing. So only bad thing is let me turn the light on here. So, you know, the ones in the side, which I did before, got the ones in the top here, they're all done. So be it, everything's done. They did not take one out right there. So I have an extra one. I'll see if I can get that one to come out on my own off camera. I don't know if I can get that one to come out because it is a 1/4-inch drive. But all the freeze plugs are on this are done. Now it's just basically go over it with a wire wheel, kind of really turn the light on. Light. Go over it with a wire wheel, clean it up right there. High temperature black paint, call it a day. That's done. Now with this, I've been doing really good at getting this thing apart. Everything's been coming apart really easy on it until the collector that's underneath, those bolts are stuck. I mean, like, they're really stuck. Now, I don't have the right socket, so I mean, I have plenty of sockets, but my 1/4-inch are 12-sided and it's slipping, and I'm trying not to mess the bolts up, so I don't have, you know, so like all of mine, they're 12-sided. I do not have, you go down to here, which is the 14 1/4-inch now, or I mean 3/8 drive. All I have for 3/8 drive is this, and I don't have the adapter to go from 3/8 to 1/2 inch where I could put my big, you know, big breaker bar on, anything like that. So I'm a little bit stuck on this. So whatever. Like I say, we're just working. I guess we'll call it a day. I'll go by Harbor Freight another day after work, pick up the adapter so that way I can go ahead and get my breaker bar underneath there and just knock those loose. That's all that's keeping me. Oil pan is loose. I mean, it shakes, it's off, it's loose. It just, you know, that's in the way, but you got to get it down far enough to clear these two dowels right here. So it's there, but exhaust is just blocking it. So we'll just pick it up in another video, working on stuff, and we'll go from there, because this needs to get done, because got to get the Silverado around. We'll catch you in the next video.